Drinking Surge. Don't think I ever actually took the time to watch all the things Clappy does here. It's that launcher again. I still forget what that's called. Malawan with the Malawan barrel. Oh, I'm getting pretty close to 62. I'll pick up all these missions around here and do at least one of them, maybe two.
You will help me and I will pay you. It is as simple as that. Some people, who are not me, might consider slag experimentation immoral. Some people would not be willing to pay you a great deal of money for bringing me experiment results from the Hyperion Preserve. Some people are stupid.
So my dipshit computer crashed. Oh look, a Farouk. I'll take that over a madhouse. Oh, I've got some salt and vinegar chips here.
My eyes keep bleeding for no reason.
So...
In a fit of extreme paranoia, I hid my notes on the opening of the vault. I forgot their locations. While I grind my teeth to dust in frustration, you will retrieve these journals for me.
I used to grind my teeth in my sleep in my late 20s. That's why all my front teeth are chipped. Or 3 of my 4 upper front teeth.
Shots. Be careful out there.
The information I lost due to my computer crash, I found a dull pistol with a dull barrel and a Hyperion grip. And I also found a flat-off machine pistol with a Jacobs barrel and a dull grip. And there I just sold a dull pistol with a Jacobs barrel. And I had also found a booster shield in pretty close to the same place.
Shop.
What are the chances of that?
I have a job of the utmost importance. It's my birthday! I first rolled off the assembly line 7 years ago. Do me a favor and hand out these invites for my stellar birthday bash, will you? And quickly, we're gonna start any minute.
Stellar birthday bash. The term stellar would be even more fitting in the pre-sequel. Now, it seems like he should be older than 7 years old.
Clap is having a shindig? No, I'd go, but I ain't gonna. Hey man, I need something. Shorty must die! That crock blocker defaced one of my catch rides, and nobody does that except ladies I want to bang and sometimes me when I'm drunk. He's hiding in stalker territory. Go get him!
Stalker territory, eh? What does that make me think of? Good hunting, stalker. Good stalker hunting. Has anyone else ever used that line before? As a reference to that? Good stalker hunting? I need to use that line when I'm actually hunting stalkers.
Hello. Things need to be shot, and by Jove, you're the one to shoot them.
By Jove. J-O-V-E.
You're wondering why I don't go out into the field? The answer is old Slappy, a thresher that nearly killed me. Science demands I forgive it. Vengeance demands I kill it. Today, my friend, you will be my vengeance. Take my hand. Old Slappy removed several of my limbs the last time we met. One hopes the scent of my extremities will bring him out of hiding, make him eager to finish the job, as it were. Grab my hand outside Slappy's lair in the Highlands.
Licking his chops for the rest of you. I'm quoting Captain, paraphrasing actually, Captain Hook.
Damn, I'm good.
A few years back, I won 2 prizes in Moxie's Underdome. A chest full of loot, and Moxie herself. I lost the second prize to Jack, and the first to a thief named Carson. I don't care if I never see those guns again, but if you want them, just find Carson in the dust.
You got nothing on us, wasting your time.
Oh, yeah, I got sidetracked.
No.
I meant to talk to Moxie before talking to Hammerlock. But since I talked to Hammerlock first, that automatically altered the order of my mission.
Oh, sorry, I can't make it. Give Claptrap my love, though. My purely platonic love. Don't want him getting any ideas.
All right, buddy. It's time to start the party.
I might not actually do any missions for this episode. I might just do some gambling and get some stuff done around Sanctuary.
I'm sending some pizza and some sparkling wigglers. Just hit that boombox and we'll get this party started.
Boombox? That's awfully retro. I used to have one.
Alright. Guests should be arriving any minute.
Reminiscent of that music from Portal. Break it down.
I'm sure everyone just got lost. This place is kind of hard to find. Feel free to mingle with nobody.
You ever consider upgrading your paint job to lemon lime?
There's some pizza if you're hungry.
Don't mind if I do.
Pizza's kind of cold. Sorry about that.
Don't make me no. Never mind. I'll eat it just the same. I eat cold pizza for breakfast sometimes.
Cough.
Sometimes I put hot sauce on it. And sometimes barbecue sauce, and sometimes steak sauce.
Right. I don't have love. Minion, can you go into this thing? Maybe liven the party up a bit?
Sure, why not?
Yay! You enjoying the party?
Let's have a LAN party. I'm sure Tannis could hook us up.
Sigh. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Thanks for coming to my party, Minion. It looks like I bought way too much pizza. So, take some home if you want. That's the best party I've ever thrown.
Look at the difference in resale value. Alright, so now I can activate Maglock. And yes, I would totally take some home. Only I don't know exactly where home is. I don't really have an apartment here.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked. Good night, then. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
I like that smell.
Yeah, might as well do this.
Hey, if you're not doing nothing, could use some help with this. Hey, feel like solving a murder? I'm the marshal around these parts. One of these gutter quadruplets pulled the trigger on that boy over there. Consider yourself deputized. Ask around at Moxie and Zeds, figure out which one of these identical scum stains pulled the trigger. Otherwise, I'll just have to hang them all, and I don't got that kind of time.
Now, Friedman's right there. I should go ahead and question him first.
I heard a gunshot a couple of hours back. Naturally, I ignored it until someone came and got me. I found this boy bleeding on the concrete, a single bullet in his throat. And I saw one of these gutter boys running away. And that's all I know right now. More's the pity.
More's the pity. I use that expression too, but I got it from Braveheart. Mad Stephen uses that phrase.
A gutter brother? Oh yeah. One of them barged in here a couple hours ago, demanding safe haven. I told him I couldn't make any promises, and he got bitchy. I had to pull out Ruby and put a few rounds in him. Shielding the first two, but boy did he feel the last one. Nobody threatens me in my joint.
Ruby, eh? Well, that's an elemental. It's a Malawan revolver.
Sure, I pulled around out of one of them gutter boys, healed him up as good as new, but the little skunk overpaid me. $5,000. You don't need to confiscate that or anything, do you?
Nope. How did you manage to dig a Malawan bullet out of somebody is what I'd like to know. How did you manage to dig a Malawan bullet out of somebody is what I'd like to know, because Malawan guns don't fire conventional bullets.
Son of a bitch. Alright, if you say so.
Yeah, I did it! I ain't sorry! What
Yeah, good job, Deputy. Barlow thought he could snipe an innocent man and get away with it. That was a long shot. Thank you.
Would it still have been a 62 if I had waited later to do that mission? By this point, I don't really care about the law and order combo. Now, what do I feel like doing? Do all the 61 stuff. I think I'll do it. Some gambling for now.
Good. My weapon machine will fix that for you.
Oh wait, you know what? It's giving me level 61 stuff. I need to leave and come back.
Guns! Glorious guns! I'll always buy guns you don't need.
Did you see that? Of course, you know what that reminded me of. Seeing as how I'm a zoner head, it reminded me of Poltergeist from Stalker. Of course, Poltergeist is only a colloquialism.
Buy from me if you want to live. See you real soon, I'm sure.
I should have checked this one first.
Lock and load. I'm always happy to take your money.
Probably wouldn't have been anything good in it still. Ugh, I hate Jacob's grips on dull machine pistols. And yes, it is a machine pistol.
You can never be too well armed.
What have we here? It's actually not a bad long rider. 4-shot. This is basically the next best thing to a striker. I'm not going to buy it because slappy. I can farm for a striker. Not a terrible price.
Now get to killing. I'll always buy guns.
See what kind of parts we have here. Doll. Hyperion Vladoff.
You don't need. It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Don't have too much fun. Next time you're bleeding to death, just think Dr. Zed.
Let's see.
An old boyfriend of mine, named Taggart, was hired to wipe out the stalker population a while back. He also, adorably, tried to write a book about his adventures in the Highlands. You'll find the chapters of his book, and I'll plagiarize the living daylights out of them for mine. Win, 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 as they say. Nobody says that. I say it.
Boyfriend, eh? So, are you gay or bi?
Buy a gun already. See you soon. Let me know if anything catches your eye.
A note to all Hyperion custodial bots. Please shut down the grinder before attempting to clean its gears.
That's almost a Molotov, functionally speaking.
Don't try. I did your business.
Oh, yeah. Do you think they made so many characters in this game because of the popularity of shipping subculture? And how did shipping get its name? Oh, look at that. Look at that. What are the chances? A purple striker right after I see one. It's parted differently. Not as well parted as the one that was in the shop. Because the matching Jacob's forearm, that's the most important thing.
God damn,
on a Jake. Certain models of Jakes.
Lock and load.
I've got the good Snyder. The Mark I, as I call it. And what are the chances? Look at the parts. Snyder Mark I, Snyder Mark II. Same scope, Vladoff, same stock, Hyperion, different grips. This is Vladoff, I think. Yeah.
I always find guns you don't need. Good bye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, have you
I can go ahead and sell that slag Corinthian.
glorious guns. Tear the bad guys a new one, huh?
Yeah, this is just an episode for getting some stuff done around Sanctuary and acquiring gear. Now, is that an overkill? It is. But it's a blue 60. That's a temptation. Why couldn't you be a level 61 at least? Accuracy is nothing to write home about, but even though it's listed as 6.7, if you were to actually try this thing out, you would most likely find that it is effective at least at room length distances, which is fine. What you're going to be using it for anyway.
Don't spend it. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough. High quality, low prices, and no questions asked. I'm legally obligated to tell you, I ain't a real doctor.
I've mentioned this before, but it's worth reiterating. In this game, it's possible to stalk stalkers as a stalker with 2 different stalkers. Because you're hunting creatures called stalkers. If you're 0, you have a class mod called Stalker, made by Flat-Off. Pertains to handgun fire rate. So it's almost like it's intended to be used with the anarchists, so it would seem. But it works well with any Flat-Off pistol, really. Yeah, see, now it's 62. I mean, I'm a Flat-Off barrel pistol is what I meant to say. I like the synergy. A Doom Cleaner. Can I get a blue one? A blue Doom Cleaner with better than average accuracy for a Doom Cleaner, or an Overkill, but not one. I want one that's more accurate than the one that was in the shop. The Overkill is usually overlooked in favor of the quad, but it has the advantage of capacity. Cheese. Two launchers that I don't really need. I mean, I would like a new launcher, but you know my brands of choice. Tease. Alawan and Bandit. If it's a Bandit, I prefer it to have a flat-off barrel, because that only makes sense, since it unleashes a salvo of 3 rockets per shot. I know I've mentioned that before, but it's worth reiterating. On launchers, the only barrel types I don't like are Torg and Bandit. because they make the rockets slow and inaccurate. What good is power if you hardly ever hit your target? Sure, there's a tease. They hit hard when they do hit, but they just don't hit most of the time. And I just can't have that. Tease. Hulk with a scope. How pointless. Structurally superfluous. Is that another doom cleaner? It is. It's a slag. I'll keep going until you give me something blue. Or until my funds get down to a tease. Certain level. Funds get down to a certain level. Tease. Ah, there's something blue. There's something that doesn't fulfill any of my needs. Inaccurate range toy, basically. Don't make defeatist statements in public. It's bad for morale.
Bad from me if you want to live.
No. Not special enough. 4 minutes. Overkill still in there? Yeah. So tempting. Oh, look. Finally, not a tease. It's too bad it had to be that. I don't use spitters. I can force myself to use it. I would take a blue lance over that. I know I've got a blue lance. It's a 61. Jeez. Purple thing that doesn't fulfill any of my needs doesn't mean anything to me. Tease. Yeah, let's see what we've got here. I've got a launcher that does the job of fire. Tease. Tease. Not asking for wedges or perks. I'll accept green launchers. Anything else has to be blue or better. I'm looking for stuff that fulfills needs, fulfills purposes. Blue 62 lance would be good. Tease. Malawan Black Label. Do you think that's like a wine cooler, a beer? If it's beer, it's probably a lager or pilsner. Tease. I don't know why, but I imagine if Malawan made beer, it would probably be a lager or pilsner. It would probably taste like Golden Pheasant or Kosem, which are Slovak and Polish respectively. Alternatively, it could maybe be like Sapporo, which is brewed from rice, and it doesn't taste half bad. It is pretty good. Pairs well with white meat, fish or chicken. Another Hulk. tease.
Needs a medical license when you got guns, glorious guns.
Oh. Aside from fire rate and capacity, it's not much more than the Lance in terms of what it does, and because of the spin-up time and the inaccuracy associated with its nature, it's just not as good as the Lance. It doesn't fulfill my needs the way the Lance does. And even the Lance on UVHM barely does its job. Except for Axton and Krieg. And that's only if you're using it in conjunction with all the stuff that makes it workable. Well, look at the fuse time on that. Skills and class mods, I mean. You knew what I meant.
Guns.
No good ones.
Welcome, customer.
Please don't crash.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed. Welcome to my humble shop. Don't have too much fun. Welcome to Dr. Zed's portable clinic.
Two-Gun Berserker. That and Unstoppable Berserker are my two faves. My two favorite standard issue class mods for Sal. Some doll weapons actually are Zerk worthy. Not necessarily Zerk optimized, but Zerk worthy. I'm thinking standard issue doll guns. Not even any of the fancy things.
Let's see.
These are basically just placeholders. I'll go ahead and sell them.
You can never be too well armed. You can never be too
The Jericho may not be anyone's fave, but it does look cool at least. And if you're playing a Zero, give him the I think it's the Malawan style skin and the punk head, and he matches the Karate Jericho in both color and motif, because he's even got the green dots. Kind of an in-game cosplay, if you're into that sort of thing.
I'm always happy to take your money. I'm always happy to take your money.
You don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance.
Which I am. And not really interested in cosplay in real life. I've certainly got nothing against it, but I don't have that level of dedication. I think it's cool as some people do, though.
You can always trust the gun at your side. I've always got new stock. Check back later.
Flacker. Another exceedingly special purpose legendary.
Guns! I got them, you need them.
Lame.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
Did I really find... No, I fired a 2-round burst that consumed 4 ammo. That makes sense. Sometimes I forget plasma casters burn up 2 cartridges or 2 ammo per shot. Did you notice that white label doll camo skin? Has that early 90s Desert Storm look. That's also on the Sword Explosion. Why do you suppose they went with that on the Sword Explosion that was tore? Don't get me wrong, it looks cool. It contrasts with the rest of it, which has this blue, really dark, deep dark, cobalt blue color scheme. The parts that aren't that white label doll camo. Oh, there's a lemon lime blue label crowdsourcing with a structurally superfluous Hyperion scope. Hyperion forearm, Jacob's stockless pistol.
Guns you don't need. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
Grit and pressure.
Come on back anytime.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus on augmenting offense. Hence, Impact Grenadier. The hiccup, with that hiccup, constant hiccuping. Another flacker. It looks like a tank. A World War II era American tank. Sherman, maybe? Definitely looks cool. Kind of Fallout-esque. Give me something that fulfills a function that I need.
There'll always be something to fight.
Ancient alien warriors? Probably a bunch of bull, right?
Don't say bull, just say bullshit. Tease. Well, I don't know why you would think that. Technically, on this planet, we're the aliens. I mean, the Iridians might have also been aliens too, but in the sense of there being spacefarers, terraformers. So although they originated, they might have, T's originated someplace else. They, well, that doesn't fulfill any of my needs either. You're wearing an Ushanka. I know I've mentioned this before, but I have a few different Ushankas. I might have mentioned this before, but my controlled gambling, you know, I always maintain a certain amount of funds depending on the level. Is the reason why I maxed out all my SDUs, including backpack and bank. A lot of people I've noticed from watching streams and LPs, they neglect upgrading their bank, or they just don't use it at all. They lug all their gear around with them all the time. Some people even play Stalker that way. If that works for you, that's fine. I'm not getting on anyone's case. Jeez. I could never do that. I like to keep my stuff organized and only take with me that which I need. Tease. As per the mission at hand. That way I save maximum space for scrounging loot. It's a droog, an electric droog, flat off grip. Well, what kind of fire rate will this have?
Would you look at that?
5.7. Because it's a droog, I'll keep it. Tease. Now, which should I favor? This or this? As an electric, I mean. That's actually a tough call. Tease. Because its purpose as an electric on UVHM is really only going to be breaking shields. It's not going to be very much good for anything other than that. And the Snyder is going to do it better.
There'll always be something to fight.
So I don't know. I'm sure about that. Snyder, the Electric Snyder did a pretty good number on the Gluttonous Thresher. I can't just get rid of these. This egg, well, I don't know, I don't usually go for the horror shows. I could at least hold on to it as a placeholder.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
Stay alert.
Didn't expect to get more than one purple, or even one purple. I've had situations before where I could gamble non-stop for like an hour or more and not get anything better than blue, which is fine if I get at least one blue that fulfills a need. Forget whether or not I check these. What? Must have something running in the background, something that started, some program that started on its own.
What's going on with Jack's face?
The gun at your side. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
This war has to end sooner or later.
Welcome to my humble shop. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
Move up some service over here.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
I want some Malawan and or Bandit rocket launcher. They can be green. I'm not too picky on parts. I prefer the term selective. Tease. And I don't need a slag launcher. Tease. I'll try not to go down too far below 20 million. Tease. Tease. I don't prioritize fire rate with a launcher. One of the reasons why I favor Bandit over Flat Off one of the reasons, certainly not the only reason. What have we got? Let's see.
Good God.
You're supposed to save us from the
Yeah,
war.
and you're supposed to not stand in my way.
You.
Was stuck on nothing, once again, at the worst possible time. Fortunately, I was around the corner, just far enough to not be affected by that blast, but I was pressing the keys that I needed to press in order to move in the direction I wanted to move, yet was not moving in the direction that I wanted to move, for no apparent reason. That really messes with my head.
Right here.
I've got a fire launcher, so I won't need this.
Be careful out there. Why loot the dead when you can buy from me?
I'll go ahead and sell this. Wake up. Quit doing that. Ugh. Quite the difference in resale value. I hate the way your character's hand just goes through the foregrip.
Don't die. I need your business.
Like it's not even there. I know it's an accessory. I just really hate video game logic.
You can never be too well armed. You can never
You give me a bandit launcher and it's one that... it's got too much torque on it. This much of torque I like. The sight. But this barrel plus this exhaust, really slow. That means really slow, really inaccurate rockets.
Check back later. 2 words, my friend. 2 words, my friend. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Let me know if anything catches your eye. If he ain't dead, I'll just be that way. Try not to die. Try not to die.
Let's all go to the gun shop. Let's all go to the gun shop. Let's all go to the gun shop and buy ourselves a piece.
You can never be too well armed. You can never be too well armed.
I think this increases equip speed, this accessory. Remember I said I don't need a slag launcher.
I'm always happy to take your money. I'm always happy to take your money. 2 words, my friend. No reason. 2 words, my friend. No reason.
I prefer a slag with some other weapon. And then switch to a launcher. Farmhouse. I should farm for a new fastball. Maybe also a new Herald.
Gun! I Guns! I got them, you need them.
I would almost consider this if it didn't have a Torg barrel.
Always happy to do business with a Always happy to do business with a vault hunter.
Also in the market for a new absorb shield.
Don't die, I need your business. Welcome to Dr. Shed's Hormone Clinic. What can I do?
Another slag launcher. Now, so you're giving me launchers, but none of them fulfill my needs.
Waiter, vault hunter. Farewell, friend.
Oh, look at that. A purple electric Raquel with a big sticker on it.
You can always trust a gun at your side. Farewell, friend. Next time you bleed to death, just think, Doc.
Gunnerang.
Why look at the dead when you can buy from me?
Let me check something. Now I'll call it here pretty soon. I'll do a little more gambling. A little more, I'm not saying how much.
I almost killed him.
I'm quoting Captain Rhodes from Romero's Day of the Dead, 1985. The good one, in other words. Did you see the remake? No comment. Jeez. A stalker. Oh, getting in my way again. One of the two guns called Stalker.
Would you look at that?
No sight. They can get even more useless. Tease. Alright, screw it. The next episode, I'll either do Stalker of Stalkers or farming.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you? You can never be too well armed.
Oh, I forgot I had this. And that. I'd take this over a horror show that's one level higher and the same label color. Because Droog. So now that I have this, but I'm not ready to get rid of this. So I'll stash it. And might see about getting some use out of this. I'll probably sell this. I can go ahead and sell. I should get some use out of this just so I don't hurt Tina's feelings. And this. I got some use out of this if I recall. Sell this, and this, and this. Which are basically just placeholders because there's some guns that I just like.
Guns.
Hyperion can't stay here forever. Hyperion can't stay here forever.
I haven't used that at all. Maybe I'll get some use out of it. Until next time, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slabs.